This is Irontrader, and this is Midday Trading. So as usual, we're going to take a look here at crude oil and natural gas. But first of all, we're going to take a look here at Bitcoin, BTC. This video is for information only, not a recommendation to buy, sell, stock commodity ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have Bitcoin, your daily chart. And I know a lot of people like trading this. I actually never have traded it before. I'm just too jammed up with that oil and that natural gas and that gasoline and all them tech trades. But maybe I might get into this down the road. It's pretty interesting. Okay, so here we have the old Bitcoin. Now you can see here we made a high and it came right on off here. But you look at it, we're holding this key 21 simple moving average, okay? And that is always the key is, remember, all these averages, okay, you have the 8-day in the blue, the 21-day in the yellow, the 50-day in the green, 100-day is in the purple, and then we have that 200-day, which is in the red, okay? So that's an easy way to trade, and those are all your key support levels, and then your candlesticks are just support and resistance levels, okay? So I should say your SMAs are support and resistance levels, but they're the key levels, okay? And these blue lines here, these are just price channels, which basically are just tops and bottoms of candles, which makes life very easy for you, okay? That's what you want to do. You want to be simple, easy trading. Don't get jammed up with too many things. That's how you make money. Okay, so we're holding this 21-day here very, very nicely at that 61,922. That's going to be very, very key. Now, again, if that is lost here, then we're going to be looking right here for this 50-day, okay, at 60,525, and then we're going to come over here to this red 200-day, which is 59,971. But as long as you're holding that 21-day, like we've had here, right here in the past here, this is looking awful very, very nicely, okay? So here on the upside, well, we got to watch at 62,196. That's that 8-day. Now you can see how it's rolling over. It hasn't crossed 100, but it has not crossed that 21-day yet, okay? So that's the key. You just don't want it to cross it, because if it does, then we're going to start retesting that 50-day and that 100-day very, very easily then, okay? So here's what we're going to watch on the upside is watch that 61,189. That's that 8-day. And then we're going to have this 100-day sitting here right there at 62,926. That's going to be very, very key resistant level. And you can see we're trading between the 21-day and the 100-day now. Now, if we can get above that key 100-day, then we're going to look to the top of this candle here. You're looking at 63,600. Then we're going to come up here, 64,770, okay? And then what we do is we just follow this candle right here, okay? So then what you got is 65,920, and then we'll come over here. You have 66,400, and then we have that big retest up there at 67,135. This is going to be very, very key, because if you can bust them out above this, then we can start hitting this level here. That's at 68,655. Then we can come up to here, your 78,825, and then so on and so forth until you can break all the way out here to your 74,415. Now you bust this and you close above that, okay, on a good solid candle, that can rally right to 100 with no problem at all. Okay. Now here in the U.S., here we got the presidential election going on here. It's going to be here in November, okay, 5th. And what it is both candidates now are embracing the Bitcoin and all this kind of stuff. So this could get very, very interesting going down the road. So just remember that this could be a really good play here for a long side trade. But really, realistically, what you want to watch right now is just watch that 21-day. 61,923. You really need to hold that. If not, you can hit that 50 SMA here. That's 60,525, and then we're looking for that 59,972. That's your 200 SMA here, which is very, very strong. You can see here how it's been holding up here very, very nicely, okay? Upside, just watch that 8-day. That's going to be very, very crucial, and then watch that old 100-day. You get above that, we follow the candles, and your big retest up there is 67,135. Now, RSI here is not really telling you much. It's 50. That could go either way. That's the same way here. Now, your green is just a little bit below your red, but, you know, again, it's pretty much just a sideways kind of an action situation going here. So that's what you got to just watch here. It's not really telling you a whole lot, like what it tells like, okay, so when you get that green above your res, see how nice that is, and you can see where that nice upside, it's just going sideways action here, just like Bitcoin. I think it's just kind of waiting just to see how everything's going to shake out. I know like gold is coming off today, silver's coming off today, and usually Bitcoin is going to follow. Now the dollar's been holding in strong. It's sitting at 102.83. It's up 54 cents here. So we got to see how this is all going to shake out. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil. Okay, here we have crude oil daily chart all stretched out here pretty nicely. Okay, so this is what we had. Yesterday we had that just engulfing candle, which basically means your high and your low engulfed the previous candle, the high and low of that candle, okay? And then we came down here, but you held that 50-day here on the closing basis and the 8-day. Now you can see where it's sold right down here today here, okay? See where it came down? It got as low here as 71.53 level, okay? So basically when you look at just go always look to the left of the chart. You got 71.67. See, when you just go to the left here, okay, and you follow these candles here right across, that's pretty much where your support level is. What I don't like about this is, see where you have the big red candle, and then today we have a lower low and a lower high. Okay, you can just pick out any section here. Okay, so look at this. See, had the red candle, lower low, lower high. See how that is? And it just seems to work itself all the way on down. Now, you can see where it's popped up, but you really need to close above this key 72.77 level and 72.79 level, that 8-day and that 50-day. Right now, you're sitting at 72.75, so you're sitting right on it, okay? So what you want to do the rest of the day is you really want to watch that 50-day and you want to watch that 8-day. If that's lost there, then you look to today's low, that's at 71.53, and then we're looking at this 21-day, which is very critical at that 70.92 here, okay? If this is low and we put another lower low and you close below that 50-day and that 8-day, and you're headed towards this 21-day, you're going to retest this very, very easily and possible 65.27 very easily. Now, again, the market is very well supplied, okay? Now, if OPEC decides in December where they're going to, those voluntary cuts and they put oil on the market, I can tell you right now, oil's going to come off hard, and I think you could be down to 50 level very, very easily here, okay? Now, just remember, this here is a war premium going on, okay? Israel's still deciding what they're going to do against Iran. If they do attack, like, say, military bases and that kind of stuff, oil's going to come off very, very hard. If they attack something like, anything that has to do with any kind of facility, oil facility, then oil could rally up very, very hard. Okay, so always just remember that you got a war premium in here, you got a hurricane premium in here, and that's what we had about between $11, $12 premium going here from the bottom all the way to the top of that candle here. Okay, so again, on the downside, just watch that 50-day, watch that 8-day. If that's lost, you're gonna look for that 21-day left next, and then what we do is we just follow the candles here all the way down until you get this bottom of this retest here, 66.33, or even all the way down here to 65.27 level. Now, upside, well, you always want to watch that today's high. Okay, so you're looking at that 74.45 level. We get above that, you can look right to the top of this candle, 75.57, and then we have your 100-day 76.05, 77.31 kind of a situation. So we got to see here how this all shakes out here. But actually, UCO here was a pretty good scalp here today. Got as low as 27.29 and high as 28.36. I didn't get that whole thing there, but I did get 50 cents out of it there today. So I'm kind of happy with that, with the 50 cents scalp off the bottom here, because what I do, I just look to the left of the chart here and see if it's going to hold this area. And obviously it held this key level right here, that's 71.46, and that told me I can just take a little scalp long here. Now I'm out of the trade, okay, because I just don't know exactly here. But again, if we start losing that 50-day and that 8-day, I'll be shorting this thing all the way down to the 21-day. You lose that, I'll be big time short all the way down here to the 65.27 level. Okay, let's take a look here now on natural gas. Okay, here we have natural gas here. Okay, so actually I went and I took I scalped the short there today, KOLD. Now you had a 62.68 on the bottom, 66.14 on the high side. I got 2.5 points out of this KOLD here today, so I was very, very satisfied with that. Now, this was the tell right here. Okay, when you made a higher high than that 3 level, but the problem is you could not hold it and see if you engulfed. not only the day before, but you engulfed all these candles just with one candle. Okay, that's never good. And then you can see when it closed below the 8, that told you I had to take a little short ski, and I just traded it down here. But again, I'm just don't want to hold the short kind of a situation for the simple reason is we don't know what that hurricane is going to bring. We don't know what kind of disruption, that kind of situation. So always just be more on the careful side here until you get it clear. But this is coming all the way down. Now, I said what we're going to do here today. We got a low of 2.635. I said, okay, now that gap right there at 2.65, this is filled. Okay, so now this gap is filled. And now what we're doing is we're watching this 21-day. Now, you really need to hold this 2.614. That is going to be very, very critical. If that's lost, we're going to come right to the bottom here, 2.56. Then you're going to come right here as your next support level at 2.53. And then we're going to come to the top of this candle here at 2.46 level. Then we're going to run right into that 100-day sitting right there at 2.43. And then obviously you have your 50-day below that. And then we have this 200-day right below that. But let's just see if this 21-day would hold. Now, again, if this holds, okay, this could be a really good buying opportunity to at least to take it back up here to this 8 simple moving average. So let's just look at the upside, say it does hold. Then what you want to do is you want to watch is yesterday's low, okay, 2.69. Let's call that 2.7. Then we're going to look at today's high at that 2.72, and then we'll look at yesterday's high, 2.78, and then we're going to look at the big boy here at 2.82. That's your 8 simple moving average. That's going to be very, very key, okay? Now, again, we can just follow the candles all the way up here, but this is going to be very, very strong resistance. Anytime that 8-day rolls over, I can show you a perfect example. When it rolls over, then what you're doing is you're fighting it all the way on down until you can get some kind of reversal situation. So today, what you want to do is watch that 21-day. That's going to be very, very critical. If that's lost, we follow the candles all the way down till you get to your 100 SMA, okay? Upside, what you do is follow yesterday's low, okay, today's high, yesterday's high, and then you watch right into there at that 2.82. Now, I don't have any long position. As soon as we lost this candle, yesterday's candle here, I sold my position from here because when I seen that 8-day coming over like that, that's the kiss of death, okay? So I'm all out of the UNG for the long position, and now I just scalping the short here until we can see what it's going to do with this 21-day. But again, if this holds, okay, if this holds, then that could be a good buying opportunity here to take this bad boy long, okay? So RSI here, well, you can see here, we got a little bit overbought condition. Now we're selling right off. I don't like this, how that green crossed over that. That's not good. Now, again, okay, it just crossed over here, just like we had here. So this could cross over and then pull right back up again. Let's just see if it holds that 21. If it holds that 21, this could reverse right back up nicely. So everything to be based on this 21-day on the downside and that 8-day up on the upside. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here after the old pit close, and we'll take a look here at crude oil, natural gas, and then, maybe we'll throw something else in the old mix. Trade what's in front of you, not what you want.